Who understand women? Who understand women for real? Like, so I've always been, I'm not proud of it because it breaks the law, but I've also been doing it for 10 plus years. You know, texting and driving. You know, I like Georgia law. I normally have my phone on the stand on my vehicle. Like, you go to Georgia, the first thing it tells you when you're driving on the highway is your phone has to be on the little thing, on the holder. It can't be in your hands. I applaud you, Georgia. Right? But I was in a high-speed chase in Indiana, and I pulled all the tags from everyone that was chasing me. You know, it became of them all following me to me being behind their asses. You know, a black truck, a borrowed black truck can easily be covered in the night. You know, and where I was at, I saw multiple trucks that looked like the one I had. The only difference is, the one that I was borrowing, I put the Santa Muerte Deco all over it, little Green Reaper. I had two in the front by the little mirror, not mirror, but you know, a little piece of window, I don't know what it's called, that's on the driver's side or in that area. Well, it was on the rear view mirror thingy because that truck didn't have it. And I had one in the middle window on the truck, on the back side behind me. You know? My beliefs, is it anyone's business? They sell those things on AutoZone. You know, stickers. It was the first thing I did to the truck. They told me it's not a big deal. Stickers come off. You know, you just take them off and you just wipe it out. Nothing happens to the truck. You know, and I saw multiple trucks that looked like the one I had. But now I didn't even have a truck because it was in the pawn or a tow place. You know, it was in October. I stayed with our truck for 2 weeks and I kept seeing one that looked just like the one I had driving by where I was staying at in Beach Grove. But anyways, going back to what I was talking about, texting and driving. It's a bad habit. But you can't compare someone that's been doing it for 10 plus years. Right? Where I could text without really even looking at the keyboard at times. And mind you, it's touch. It's not like I have a button like the Nokia days or the old Razors, the little flippy phone that you had to, like, you know, that, what was it, number 4 was JFK or something like that. It's not like that. You subconsciously program yourself. You're like an autopilot. It's kind of like my driving. I'm left arm dominant when it comes to my driving, and I'm right hand when it comes to texting. Doesn't mean I can't do it with my left hand, because I could text with my left hand, just not the same speed. Right? So, well, where I was going. My girl tells me stop texting and driving, and when I finally stop doing it, she gets mad at me.